Howdy humans, welcome to my channel. My name is Micah and this is Human Budgets. This is my first cash stuffing video and I'm a little nervous, but let's see how this goes. A little about me, I am a single mom. I have 5 children. However, 3 of them are grown-up adults, so I just have 2 living with me. I work full-time. I have a couple of little side hustles that I am constantly building and improving on. And so I will be doing cash stuffing, savings challenges, maybe eventually a little bit of budgeting as I get my system down a little better. We've had a lot of changes in our family in the last year and a half or so, and we've just kind of been trying to get our bearings. I've been trying to get my bearings and now we're there. I just started cash stuffing a couple of weeks ago. I've done it off and on over the course of my life. I'm the only person who handles any of the finances in my home, so I'm in charge. So now, here's what we're gonna do. This first cash stuffing is a mixture of my paycheck. I get paid bi-weekly. And then it's also some side hustle money, as well as like some money that I had just stuffed into literally, well, an envelope that I was just trying to save money. And that's what I've done. So that's what this is. So this is a little more than I will consistently have 4 cash stuffings, but this is just the kickoff, okay? I actually haven't even counted this yet. I'm not sure exactly how much is in here. I'm gonna split it up here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 500, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 1,000. There went my light, so I apologize if the lighting is a little dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's another 1,000. So that's 2,000. I better write this down because I'll forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 3. Okay, so 3,100 right there. And then in 50s, we've got 51, 52, 5,300. I have little hands, so I have to make them into like a lot of little piles. I'm sorry. So in 20s, we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 60, 80, there's 500, and 20, 40, 60. We've got 110. In 5s, we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then in 1s, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Let me add this up real quick. Okay, so it's $4,006 to do our main cash stuffing with. I think I need to set my camera up a little higher. Okay, so to start with, I am gonna put this just slightly up there. We're gonna start with my wallet. I love this wallet, My Little Pony. These are my envelopes that I take with me all the time, like if I'm going out and about. What I usually do is most of these envelopes, whatever is left in here, I set aside for savings challenges. So gas, we're gonna unstuff that one, and we've got 25 left. Groceries, now for groceries, I actually do leave a $100 buffer in. I have a lot of kind of food security issues. So I'm always afraid I'm not gonna have money for groceries. So I always leave $100 in there, and that's unstuffing 152. We didn't really need that much in the way of groceries this week. I allow us $100 a week and we just didn't use it. But we did use all of our eating out money, so that tells you what happened. Household, we've got $5 left. Supplies, this is for my various side hustles. I am not gonna unstuff this envelope because I would like to build it up. I'd like to buy a better camera eventually. I'd like to buy a laptop. I currently have a desktop computer, that kind of thing. So I'm not going to unstuff this. So I was just gonna go over here. Giving, I also am not gonna unstuff because that is, I use this to support small businesses. If I see someone, you know, with a sign next to the road, I'll give them a little cash, whatever. So I'm not going to unstuff that one. Kids, I also am not going to unstuff because this is really just like if we decide we're going to go to the movies or whatever. That's what this envelope is for. And then cigarettes, I do unstuff, and and don't come for me about the cigarettes, okay? I know. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6 there being unstuffed. And then my personal spending, I have $5 left. And then coins, I have a ton of coins. My little container, I'm gonna just kind of listen. I painted this in 1992, if that tells you how old I am, okay? It looks grody. I know. It's sentimental, okay? So I'm just going to pour all my change in here. I'm sorry, it is so loud. I'm trying to do it quietly. And then I'm just going to set that aside. My change, I usually save. My bank has one of those like coin counting machines, and I just do that, and then I just put it in savings usually. This money I'm going to set aside for, like I said, for savings challenges and stuff as we move on. Let's get started. These are my regular envelopes that I stuff. I split my checks, my bills, into the first check of the month and the second check of the month. This is our second check of the month, so I have far fewer bills due, but I am a month ahead. So, and sometimes that messes with my head. I don't know if that does with anybody else, but sometimes it messes with my head. So I'm actually saving for June, with the exception of rent. Rent, I'm not a month ahead yet. It's a goal. Okay, but everything else I'm a month ahead. Starting out, I'm just gonna go with whatever layer they're in here. Cigarettes gets 50, kids gets another 50, and I'm actually gonna do 2 20s and a 10. So this envelope now has 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, $32, $132 for the kiddos. They're getting ready to be out of school, so that's the other reason I don't unstuff, because they're going to want to do stuff. Giving gets $10, which I already used my 10, and it's got 50 left in it, so that gives it 60. Supplies gets 50, and it has not a whole lot in it. I bought some things this week. So I'm putting in 50. It's got 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, and 63. That one's stuck to itself, or to the other one. So $63 in supplies. Household, this is like toilet paper, cleaning stuff, that kind of thing. It gets 25, and it's actually empty, but we're in pretty good shape now. I think we might need toilet paper this week, but that's all. Groceries, like I said, I do have kind of an issue with, you know, worrying about food insecurity and things like that. I never want my kids to go hungry. We get no assistance of any kind with the exception of medical insurance, and that's through the state. And we won't have insurance for very much longer. So we've got 200 going into groceries. And so that one then has $300 because I left that other 100 in there. Gas gets 75. I took that out, so it just gets the 75. And then rent gets 1,025. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is the full month's rent. Cheer. My daughter is a competitive cheerleader, and it's expensive. So that gets 125, and it already has 20, 45 in there. So it's got 1, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70. That will pay for like her tuition and stuff. We are at the beginning of the season, so it's uniforms and fees and all that stuff. And then it's starting to put money up because their team always ends up going to the big competition in Florida every year. Again, expensive. So I got to start taking care of that. Car insurance. Now this is going to seem like insanely high to y'all. I want you to keep in mind, this is not just my car insurance. I have 2 adult sons still on my insurance. They are 19 and 21. They drive newer cars. They're expensive. Okay. So it's a lot. So that's 637. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I did not do my denominations right, did I? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, $637. HBO is 16, but I'm just gonna put 20 because that's what I got. So it gets 20, and I'll make change at some point. Netflix gets 20. Subscriptions. This is for yearly subscriptions. I have things like Skillshare, Amazon Prime, you know, stuff like that. So yearly subscriptions gets 15. Well, it's going to get 20. I promise I will be so much more organized in the future. Okay, I made change for myself. So now it's got 50 in there. Going out, this is only thing that I ever do. I go to karaoke with my best friend every week. And so I get $20 a week to go out. And oh, this already had 20, but so I got $40, so it's got 60 in there now. And sometimes, you know, I might pull from that if I want to do something with the kids or whatever. Starbucks, this is another one. Don't come at me. It's high. I give myself $50. However, that's $25 a week, and I've only really been spending less than 10. So, but some days you just need your coffee when you're out and about. So it's still $20 in there. I'm adding a 50. So that's got 70 now. And I will, like, at some point, I'm not going to let Starbucks build up to some insane amount. I will unstuff it. I'm not going to go crazy. Pets gets 25. We have 2 cats. I'm actually surprised that neither one of them has poked their head into the frame yet because they're nosy. So they get 25 because they're going to need food this week. And they have $3 left over from last week. And then eating out gets $63. Again, that's for 2 weeks for 3 of us. So figure $31.50 a week for eating out. We don't spend a whole lot. It used to be really bad. We've gotten a lot better. And this envelope is completely empty. So there's your $63. Okay, now, and I will tell you, I've got my binders here. They are not like super set up or anything like that yet. I'm working on it. Okay, so the first one is, so part of these I already stuffed with my last paycheck because it was a little higher than expected. So I went ahead and kind of pre-stuffed a few envelopes for this week. Clothes I already did. Holidays I already did. My 3 to 6 month fund is actually going to get like all of these. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's going to get $1,200. And then we're into savings challenges. I do have some other ones that I want to do, and we'll get there. I just haven't made the envelopes for them yet. We're just going to go straight into savings challenges. So this is what we have left from that first amount. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring, this is the stuff that's left over from spending last week that we'll go ahead and stuff in challenges. Okay. So the first one, most of these are challenges like that I just found like online or whatever. So the first one, we've got a $300 savings challenge. Let's do another 24, 2, 3, and 4. I'm not going to be precious about colors and stuff today. We're just getting things done from right here for my first one. I'll get better, promise. And then this already had, I already started this one. It already had $24. So now it's got 40, 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, and $48. This one, the reason I have these Post-its here is because I want to really think about what do I want to do with this money? What are these challenges for? So this first one, this $300 one, this one's going to be for my daughter's cheer. Like I said, we're going to have a trip to Florida involved with that. There's always something that comes up. So I'm going to earmark that one for cheer once it's completed. The next one is a $10 savings challenge. I do not have any $10 bills, so I'm not going to add any. That does already have 20 in it. $100 savings challenge. These are going to be hard because I have such big bills left. These are going to be a little more difficult. Like all I have is a few ones and then bigger bills. We're going to skip the smaller one. Again, I may come back and just like overstuff these. So let's just see where we can go first. Okay, so we've got $4. Put in this one. This is just a $4 savings challenge. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so it has 8 in there now, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then this one, I'm going to put this one for my pass. One of my goals this year is to get a passport and then hopefully next year be able to use it. And then I just realized looking at this list, I did forget to give myself my spending money. I give myself $25 a week, so $50 in total. And then I'm just going to put that in my wallet right there. Next one is $3. We've got 1, 2, and 3. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then just the $1. This one I'm going to put to beauty. Occasionally, I like to get my nails done. It's just not something that's a huge priority for me. But so that's what I'm going to do for that one. So it already had $1, so now it's got 2. So that's that binder. This is my old Kate Spade binder. I love it so much. I used to carry it as a wallet. I don't anymore. It's just a little too big. This one, I love this binder so much. I got this off Amazon. I love it. I'll link it below, of course. Okay, so this one. So this is the May Savings Challenge. It's save $75 by the end of the month. And actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a 20 and then because we have 4 $5 flowers. Like I said, I'm not getting precious with the stuff here. And then this one is going to go for medical. Like I said, we're going to be losing medical insurance soon, and I have chronic health conditions, so I'm going to start putting money back for medical that I haven't had to previously. So it had $30 in already, so we're at 20, 40, and 50, which is fantastic. This is a $200 savings challenge, and I think I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I don't know why this didn't occur to me until like just now, but I'm going to take a $20 bill and then color in the 16 and the 4. We've got 20, 30, 35, $36 in there now. And then this one's going to go for dental. Same reason as the medical. This one is $250. Trying to see what I've got left here. Let's do, I feel like I'm cheating by doing this, so bear with me. 20, 40, and 50. Like I said, I feel like I'm cheating. I'm sorry. I'll get my denominations right next time. I love doing savings challenges. I think they're so fun. I don't know why, but I really, really do. So this has 50, 70, $95 in this one. And this one I am going to earmark for an Emma trip. Emma is one of my closest and dearest friends. She lives across the country and we don't get to see each other very often. This past November, she flew out to see me. I was not able to get out there this summer, so I'm going to start putting money back to be able to go next summer. $50 savings challenge, so with just $1. This one I want to start my daughter and my son their own savings areas. That's not something that we have been able to do over the course of their lives, but you know, with things being different now, we'll be able to. So this one is going to be earmarked for my daughter to start her fund. We put $1. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $9 in there right now. And then this $2 savings challenge, I am going to earmark for my son that still lives at home. I have 1 daughter and 4 sons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got $6 in there now. And that is that binder. And then this one, oh, it's empty. Why is it empty? Well, because I made my own savings challenges over the last week or so. And I laminated them so I can use them again and again. This one is a $5 savings challenge. The end of it, if you cross off all the 5s, you'll save $140. So I'm just going to take a 20 to start it off, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I like this a lot. So, oh, what do we want to earmark this one for? Let's do this one. So I have 1 grandson. My oldest son has a baby, and his name is Jack. Let's save that for a baby Jack. So there's that one. You guys gotta let me know what you think. I think there's probably a glare. I don't know if you can see it pretty well. Let me know what you think. This one is a $500 savings challenge. I am starting it today, which is 5/19/23. We're gonna start it off with a 20, and then this is this one. You can see the little, I love the little polka dots on this side. I had fun with these a lot. This one, the 500, we are going to earmark for our 3 to 6 months emergency fund. I do have my $1,000 emergency fund in the bank already, just in case I don't need to use it, but you know, life happens. So I'll probably have to at some point. But so now I'm working on building up my 3 to 6 months. And then this one is called Girls' Day. My daughter and I, like I said, she's the youngest of 5 and she's the only girl. So we do girls' days sometimes when she just needs a little extra mama time. We go shopping, we get lunch, blah, blah, blah. This one, I drew some of these icons, one of my side hustles, and I just added them here. This challenge, you can make each icon worth whatever you want to make it. I think I'm gonna do, let's make each one $2. We'll do this one. This time will be probably a pretty quick and easy. Okay, and then the first one I'm gonna do is, I am a coffee fiend. I drink coffee all the time, and it is absolutely my daughter's fault. I never drank coffee until I got pregnant with her, so I blame it on her all the time. So we put $2 in that one to start it off. And then this one I made specifically for, like I said, my friend Emma, that I want to go see her next summer, and this challenge was made specifically to help fund my trip to see her. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's got, you know, the cute little guys in the car here. And then we've got each of these animals is worth a different amount of money. The entire challenge, you save $200. And then the lion is $5, the monkey is $10, and the zebra is $20. So that's what this one is for, you know, an Emma trip. So we're going to start this one off with $20 just because it's quick and easy. Might help if I knocked off a zebra here, huh? So those are the ones that I have for right now. So now I do still have some left. I want to go back to that first binder where it didn't occur to me to just like put in a 20 and cross out more than one thing. I did that one. Okay, so the $10, we're going to put in a 20 and do 2. And this one is going to be this is going to be for our rent month ahead, because I really would like to get a month ahead in rent. Okay, so there's a 20, 20, 30, 40 in there right now. And this one is the $100 savings challenge. We have $2 here, so we'll do this rainbow. This one I'm going to do for pets just because I do need to build up their envelope for vet visits and things like that instead of just like food and litter. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and $10 in there right now. $150 savings challenge. We're just going to skip this one. $4, $3, $1. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to overstuff. Like I said, my kids they're just getting out of school, but they're going to want school supplies and things and clothes coming up. So I'm going to put $40 of this left over, if you can see, in clothes. That's 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, $100. Both of them are teenagers. My son doesn't really care what he wears as long as it's comfortable. But my daughter's a little fashionista, and she's going to want clothes. Holidays, I'm going to put this $100 in there because Christmas is a coming. So we've got 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 25, 30. So we've got $230 in holidays. And then the rest of this, I'm going to put in my 3 to 6 months fund. We put $1,200 in there earlier. And so now we're doing 50, 70, 90, and another 110. That is something, it's really important to me to have a good savings built up. Like I said, I'm a single mom. I pay my own bills, and I don't have anyone to fall back on if I get sick or whatever. And with my chronic health problems, it does happen. So that's that. I would like to say thank y'all so much for coming by and sticking around and watching me today. I'm sorry if this was a bit of a hot mess. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you think. I'm so happy to be joining the budgeting community here on YouTube. So I'll see you next time. Bye.